Greetings, our dear viewers. This is your ICT facilitator, ICT tutor, Mutebi Ratib. Today we are going to be looking at another mock exam. This is the Uganda Teachers Education Consult Utec, where we are going to be focusing on item 2 using Wordpress. Wordpress is another web authoring software which we are going to be using into this segment. Let's go straight into the question paper and see what the candidate was supposed to do. Okay, so looking at our question paper, it is over here, the Information and Communication Technology ICT paper 2, the July-August set 2025. What are we supposed to know? They are telling us that under this exam, the candidate will use 2 hours and 30 minutes paper 2 practical. Remember, we had recorded a video about item 1. It is on to our YouTube channel. Please go check it up and see what we tried out onto that other side. But when you scroll down here, our focus today is on to item 2, and they are telling us in this item that the COVID, let me be highlighting it to keep it very, very easy for you to follow up. They are telling us that under item 2, the COVID-19 pandemic in Uganda is part of the worldwide pandemic of coronavirus disease, COVID-19. The virus was confirmed to have reached Uganda in March 2020, and it is believed to have claimed 1 million lives worldwide, with an estimated 10,000 deaths in Uganda. Reports from Ministry of Health Uganda indicate that the country has so far detected over 300 new cases of COVID-19, variants from other countries. According to scientists, there are now 6 strains of the disease circulating in the country. These include variants from South Africa, Nigeria, India, and UK. The Ministry of Health is concerned that there is urgent need to create awareness to the masses to prevent spread of the virus, with its associated consequences countrywide. Among the many digital channels available to communicate and create awareness is an online digital solution or platform. What is the task for the candidate? They are telling the candidate that is yearning to get an A, that please, as an ICT student, your sister who is in charge of information dissemination at the ministry has approached you to help in designing a digital solution that will create awareness to address the above challenges. She has provided you with a Word document file named covid.doc to help in the development of an online platform and other necessary file images in the support file. So now, they have given this as our question, as our item, that the candidate doing this new curriculum ICT is supposed to blend in and use as they do attend to this question item. But now, let's first take a walk through into the key marking elements as the candidate attends to such a scenario. 1, the candidate, you should have understood what we mean by the element of construct. Remember, in ICT, we have over 5 elements of construct, but paper 2, the practical exam, blends on only 2 elements of construct. And the first element of construct, they are telling us that the candidate has to be able to manipulate data using different application programs. We dived into this onto the first item, which we uploaded onto our channel. But today, we are to focus on element of construct 5, or the second element on paper 2, where they are telling us that the candidate uses publishing software to design, produce, and publish publications and websites. But as you do read the scenario, you have to check yourself and see, have we been examining on items that require us to design offline publications or online publications? Now, the candidate doing Utec this item, remember, we have a key paragraph here. They're telling us that Among the many digital channels available to communicate and create awareness is an online digital solution platform. They have provided to us, among the many channels available to communicate and create awareness is an online digital solution. And they want us to do what? As an ICT student, your sister who is in charge of information and the ministry has approached you to help in designing a digital solution that will create awareness to address the above challenges. She has provided you with a Word file, COVID.doc, to help in development of an online platform. So the candidate has to pay keen attention on such running terminologies, paragraphs, because now there will be key elements as they guide you in your design. Now, after looking at this, the candidate will know that now here I have to design an online publication. But before, what are the key marking points? As you design an online publication, here are the key things that you should keep onto your tip. 1, you should come up with an organization name clearly displayed at the top of the page. 2, logo can be a simple image or creatively designed letters. 3, a marquee. This is a scrolling text or banner. You should include it if even or directly asked. You should include it even if you are not asked to do that. Bullet 4, address or contact or feedback section is mandatory. Bullet 5, we need a form as we shall be checking it over. Bullet 6, captions on pictures. They are key. Bullet 7, background design. We want to see attractive light background colors that keep the content clear and readable. Bullet 8, a footer is mandatory. It can be as simple as designed by Mutebi. This can be your footer. Bullet 9, shared banner. Bullet 10, active links or navigation bar. Bullet 11, variety in fonts. We want to see page balance and layout. Then the visible font size is also mandatory. So as you, the candidate doing the item that requires you to design an online publication, please, these are key marking points. Remember, in this, we are going to be designing using Wordpress, which will be our web authoring software today. Remember, please, everything I have used in this video, I have provided you with the link in the video description, where you'll find each and everything. Now, looking at such a scenario, what will be our final product? As we go step by step with you, please don't forget to pause, rewind, play as we walk through this journey together. This will be our final product. I have designed a blueprint, a master plan, a dummy file, which we are going to be using to also come up with the same product. Look at this attractive website that the candidate could have designed as they attend to this item. 1, I have composed only 4 pages. The first page is the home page, which we are looking at now. The second page is the about us, the about COVID-19, which I've been able to also put over here. I have put a few images. I have put who discovered the virus. I have put a simple catching paragraph, etc, etc. I've also designed another prevention and safety page as you look at it over here. You see, it has very, very nice colors, the backgrounds, the font colors, the variations, and everything. And lastly, I have designed the contact information as you see it over here. So now, let's dive deep and see. I have provided you with this folder called Utec Support. The link is in the video description. What is in here? 1, I have put for you the support folder, which is the coronavirus. In this, we have put for you images, which you'll be using in the project. 2, I have also put for you the softwares that we are going to be using. I have put for you the XAMPP, which will be our database program. I have put for you the Wordpress, which will be the authoring software we're using today. I have put for you a simple theme called Astra. I have put for you simple plugins, the contact form. We are going to be seeing how we are to use them. And then I've also put for you another plugin called Simply Static, which we shall be using as we download our pages. So I have put this in the video. So please click onto that link. You'll be able to access all this. Another, I have also put for you the product which I've been able to work on as our dummy project, which is the index. Just click the index page. You'll be able to also have a look onto what we have designed. I have also put for you a template, a document which has the content which we are going to be using as we do the design. It is over here called Corona docx. It is over here. The content is already provided. So our role is just to copy, paste as we move on. The other, I have put for you the marking points as I have guided you prior. The last is the question paper, which I've also been able to display for you in the first intro as we saw up here. So I've put for you everything you need to do the same project with me as we do go step by step. Now, let's go and start the project. One, the candidate has to create a folder with their full name and the personal number. I will come over here. I go to option folder. I say my name is Mutebi Ratib and my personal number is 002. That is my personal number. Now, after creating this personal number, you'll come over here and within this folder, create me 2 other subfolders. The first folder is for item 1. Right click, go to option new, and then say item 1. Item 1, and then the other, right click in space, go to option new over here, and then say item 2. Remember, we uploaded the video for item 1. We are now working on the item 2 folder. Then after confirming that you have your 2 folders, please come over here and then make sure that your folder is well positioned. Now, we have what we call key projects, key softwares that you have to have installed on your computer. One, you should have installed the XAMPP software, which is over here. You need this database installed. I've also uploaded a video on how to install the XAMPP. Now, after confirming that your XAMPP is installed on your computer, you go copy this WordPress zipped file or folder and then paste it onto your local disk C. Paste this onto your local disk C as we are going to see. So, assuming that you have copied, I will go to this PC. I access my local disk C. On local disk C, if you have installed your XAMPP, you'll find this XAMPP folder over there. Double tap it. After double tapping or double clicking, come and look for a subfolder called htdocs. Now, under htdocs, you'll come and paste the other copied WordPress folder that you had the other side, and then you paste it under over here. Let me first reduce on the open folders so that we keep it very, very easy for us to navigate and follow through. So now I will come over here. This is my this PC icon. Go to local disk C and then come to XAMPP, and then under htdocs, please paste for me your WordPress zipped folder here. Now, after pasting it here, come right click on it and then extract. I will say show more, and then I say extract here. If I say extract here, you see they will create for me another folder from the zipped folder here for WordPress. You wait for the extraction to get complete. After the extraction is done, you'll come and even first take a look through. All your files are there. Then come and rename this as your project folder. I'm going to rename it as COVID-19. I'm going to use lowercase. I say COVID-19. So since my project is about COVID-19, I have decided to rename the extracted folder, which was WordPress, to COVID-19. Now, after confirming that you have created this COVID-19 folder. Now you can go on and load your XAMPP. Come over here, access your XAMPP. I will search for XAMPP here. I will say, this is my XAMPP here. I will click open. When I click open, I will come and start Apache and MySQL. These are key modules that you have to start. I will come over here, I start Apache. I will also go on and start MySQL server. So after starting these two, I will now go access my browser, access a browser of your choice. Come over here, I'm going to use this, which is Microsoft Edge. I come and type in localhost. This is the localhost / php myadmin. So you type in localhost php myadmin. So when you type localhost php myadmin, you'll wait for your server to load. Why are we accessing this? One, we need to create a database which we are going to be using in our project. So as it loads over here, remember we are doing item 2, WUMTA ICT paper 2. Okay, so after loading, you'll see a PHP myadmin interface of this nature, the way you see mine here. So after reaching here, you'll come and create a database. But the database name should correspond with the project you created. The other side into your htdocs, the XAMPP folder. So I'll come over here and say database. When I click there, I'll come and give a name. My name will be COVID-19. Please don't change. Keep it COVID-19. Come and click create. When you click create, you see your database will be created and it's over here called COVID-19. Now after getting your DB well composed, I will now come over here. I create another tab and type in localhost. Localhost what? Localhost, the project name, which is COVID-19. Then you hit the enter button. When you hit the enter button and each and everything is well set, now we shall be able to set up our WordPress and we start designing our project from scratch. Okay, so after loading, you will see a simple display page of WordPress which says welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items: the database name, database username, database password, database host, and the table prefix. For you, when you reach here, just click and say let's go. When you click let's go, they shall give a name here. For now, let's keep it at COVID-19. Then when you go to username here, the username, members, candidates, people following, the username should be root. Keep it as the default. Come over here under password, you shall not put anything, then come and say submit. When you click the submit button, they will tell you that all right, Sparky, you have made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, time now to run the installation. Come over here and say run the installation. When you click run the installation, they will bring us to this page. Come over here and say I'm going to give it a site title for now. Keep it as COVID-19. Then come over here, sorry, I want to keep it as COVID-19. Username, keep it at COVID-19. Come over here under password. We are also going to keep it as COVID-19. After, come here and say confirm use of weak passwords, COVID-19. Then the email is covid@gmail.com. Just compose an email and then come and say install WordPress. So when I click install WordPress, here we go. Things are rolling in. I'm saying install WordPress and then the process will start running over there. Okay, they're telling us here that success, WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Username COVID-19. Our password, we kept it very, very simple, which was also COVID-19. To keep it simple, I will just copy this. I say login. When I come to the login page here, they will ask me for the username. I say my username is COVID-19 and then my password is also COVID-19. I can say remember me and then click login. When I click the login page, now the installation will be done and then we shall start designing. This is our interface. Congratulations that everyone has reached this step. Now it's time to shine. It's time to see the magic and how things flow. This is our WordPress dashboard. Now, after reaching here, the candidate is expected to first go and do some simple edits up to see that we can start designing each and everything from scratch. One, go to the dashboard window, say posts, and say all posts. Come to posts, hover your cursor to all posts. When you reach here, access the all posts page. Come and click on everything, tick on all the posts. Come to bulk actions, say move to trash, and then click apply. Delete all the posts to see that we can get everything at a go. Now, after clearing the posts, also go to pages, hover your cursor and say all pages. When you click all pages, still come and check all of them. Come to bulk actions, move to trash, apply. When I click that, then we have deleted each and everything that we don't need. Now, after getting that composed and everything well set, now what else are we supposed to do? Now, after getting that done, I'll go on and install my theme, and I'll also install my plugins. So go to appearance over here, hover your cursor to appearance. Remember I told you at the start that we have key softwares that we are going to be using. One, I created for you a folder called folder to software, where I put for you everything we need, and I've put this in the video description. Please access them, download them, put them on your computer, walk through together. So we are going to install a simple theme called Astra, then we shall also install a plugin called Contact Form, and then the Simply Static. Now, after confirming that we have everything there, I'll now come and roll out. Come back here, go to appearance, click theme. When you click theme, they will display. Come and say add theme over here. Then when you activate, say upload theme. Come and say choose file. When you click choose file, go and look for your project or where you installed or where you saved your theme project. For me, I saved all this under the Utec support. I named it as Utec support over here under a folder called folder to software. I will come and say I need Astra, which is my main theme. I click open. After, I say install now. When you click install now, in a few seconds, we have to activate this. Yes, in a few seconds, it's loading. After uploading your theme, come here and say activate. Now, after activating the theme, you have now to go and install plugins. So I'll close this AI builder. I come to plugins over here. I say add plugin. I come over this button. I click on it. When you click on it, we shall come and say upload plugin. Our first plugin, we are going to install the Simply Static plugin. Click on it, click open, and then say install now. Don't forget to pause, rewind, play as we go together. After uploading, come and say activate plugin. Activate plugin. After putting this plugin, that will be helping us to download the pages. I'm going to add one more plugin, which is the Contact Form 7. Come over here, click on add plugin, upload plugin, and then say choose plugin. Yes, then come and say Contact Form 7. After clicking on it, open. After opening, install. After installing, we are going to activate. We are to activate. I will click over here and say activate plugin. Now, after activating the plugin, we are now good to go. Everything is over here. So I will come and now move on to the next step. And the next step, after installing the theme and the plugin, we are now to create our pages for the product or for the project we are working on. Remember, we have a master plan which we are going to be following. This is our dummy project. which we created, and we are to follow the same as we duplicate our own. So we are to come up with 4 pages: the home page, about COVID page, prevention and safety, contact information. Now I'll come back to my project here. I go to appearance. Go to first refresh to see that the plugins, the theme, and everything is well set. You can just come here and refresh to see that everything is at the better and a steady option to run. So I'll refresh a bit. I come back to pages. I say add page, and my first page, I say add page. So when I click over here, okay, in a few seconds, yes, we have our first page coming over here. Or I can also decide to go back to dashboard. Let me first go back to dashboard. Okay, I want to go back to dashboard. I want to come over here and say, let me go to pages. Let me go back to dashboard. Sorry. I come back here. I go to pages. Come over under the option that says add page. Right click and say open new tab. We are opening that in a new tab. That is page 1. I come back here to pages. I hover my cursor to pages. I right click, add page. I also say open link in a new tab. That's the second page. After that, I come over here. We have this. We need 4 pages. Come back to dashboard, pages, right click, open link in a new tab. That's the third page. Come back over here. Pages, right click, and then say open link in a new tab. So we have how many pages? So far we have made over 4 pages. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need only 4 pages basing on our masterpiece that we had created prior. Now after getting this, let's customize the pages. I'll come over here. I say this will be my home page. This will be my home page. I type in here home. I say let me call it home. Untick or deactivate this icon. Then come and say publish. That is our first page. Then I will also continue, go to the other page after this saving. I will go on to another page. Yes, come over here. This page, we are to call it about COVID-19. About COVID-19. I say untick this and then come and say publish. Okay, now after getting that, I will also move on to this other page, which I'm going to name as prevention and safety. I can move over here. Okay, let me first publish here. Done. Come over here and then say on this, I'm going to name it as prevention and safety. Prevention and safety page. And tick the I and then come over here, publish, and again publish. Yes, we are left with one more page, which is contacts, which is the contact page or the contact information. So after publishing, I'll come to the last page and tick here. I want to save this as contacts. Okay, after come over here, after typing in contact, I will say publish and then publish. So I'm done composing my pages. I'm done creating my pages. Now after creating the pages, I'm to go back onto my dashboard and then I create a menu which I will base on to organize my pages in order. Let's see how our project looks like now. Let me come over here to see how your project is running. I will say localhost. Let me use lowercase. I will say localhost. Localhost / remember our project is COVID-19. I will say COVID-19. I hit the enter button. When we check on the projects, let's see how the project looks like. Okay, here. It is rolling in a few seconds. It will be displaying. Okay, so we want to see how the design is running and how everything is coming out. So I'm loading it. It is loading. So after loading, this is how our page looks like. We have the COVID, we have about COVID-19, contact, home, prevention and safety. So the pages are over there, but now we need to work on customization to see that these pages are in order. So I'll come back to onto my dashboard over here, and then I structure and have my pages in good shape. Okay, here we go. Go back to go to appearance, and under appearance, hover your cursor to appearance so that you can see these other options called themes, design, and then scroll to menus. Click menu, and then when you click under the menu button, they will give us a few options which we are going to work on to see that each and everything is in good shape. I'll come over here and create a menu. Let me call it main. Okay, after calling it main, I'll come and under the menu settings, I keep it as primary menu, and then I click create. When I click create, everything will be, they will create for us a menu which is called main, and then after having it composed, I will come and structure the pages in the way that I want to view them. I want to have the home page coming first. I go to about COVID-19, I go to prevention, I click and say contact. So that when I come over here, I click and say add to menu. So when I click add to menu, we shall see that our pages have been added to menu, but I want them to surface in order. I'll come and say I want the home page coming first, followed by the COVID-19, and then followed by prevention and safety, and lastly, having the contact coming last. After having this in position, I'll come and click, I come over here and then say save menu. So after saving our menu, we see that everything at least is taking shape. Come back to your site and then refresh and see whether things are taking shape, and we are getting there. We see that we have the home, about COVID, prevention, and then the contact page. It's also well structured. So I'll come back here, I do a few more setups, and then we dive into the design. So I'll come and then do the structure to see that each and everything is good to go. One is to have the home page composed to be the static page. Come back to your dashboards, access your dashboards to see that everything is well refreshed. Then come and say, go to option settings. When you click settings, hover your cursor and go to the button that says reading. When you click reading, when you activate the button reading, come and say your home page display. Come and say a static page should be there. Home page, come and say I want to take the home page to be my static page. Scroll down and say save changes. Okay, save changes. After saving, access your dashboard again. We want to do one setting, which is the permalinks. So I'll go back to dashboard. I access the settings. Under settings option, hover your cursor, go to permalinks. Click the permalinks button, and then we want to make sure that as we download the pages, they are not split, or it comes out as a full project. So I will come and activate the button that says post name. Click onto it, and then this is a mandatory button. Please don't forget. Go to permalinks and then say post name. After getting it there, come and say save changes. I will say save changes. Thank you for following up. Thank you for doing everything with me. Now, after having these settings well done, now it's time to structure and have everything well managed. Okay, I'll come back to my dummy. I see what we have here and then what we have to do. So this is the page. We are going to first work on the header, and after the header, we shall work on the footer. After that, we shall now do some content insertion within these other pages. Okay, so after having our pages well structured, we see the home, the about COVID-19 page, prevention, contact. Now it's time to customize the header so that it is really eye-catching. So I will now move straight to my dashboard. I go to appearance, under customize. When I click customize, I'll come and start structuring everything from scratch. Now I'll come to the header section, which is up here. I'll say maybe under the header, I'll click the inner pencil. When I click the inner pencil, I'll come and say, let me keep a very, very catching background color. I click design. When I click design, I want to go to some colors. What can I take here? So I will say, let me first check the general option. Under here, go and say, I want to have a border. Let me see here. Okay, this is border color. I say under the border color, let me take the red, and then after taking it at red, I'll come over here and then say, let me keep it at red. What else? This is menu color, this is background, text link, and then background. What can I take as background? Okay, let me first keep it at that point. Let me go back over here. Under the inner pencil, I say I want to do some customization of the name and the logo. One, I want to select a logo, and then the name. The name, we are keeping it at, let me say the title will be, this is COVID-19. And then I want to keep, let me put a tagline, and my tagline will be, let me say, saving lives for all. Let me keep my tagline to be saving lives for all. Yes. After keeping it at that, yes, what else? Let me take a logo, select logo. I say, but before I do the selection of the logo, let's do one more blending. Let me click publish. We need to put our folder image into the library for easy access. I'll come back to my dashboard. I go to media. I click add media. I click add media file. When I come here, and then I'll say under select files, I go back to my support project, which you named COVID-19. I copy all these images, Control A, highlight, just highlight all of them by Control A, then come and open to see that we add our media over here. Yes, they are loading in a few seconds. We are adding media. Okay. Or you can even decide to add them in the library to see that you can easily access them with just a simple click. Yes, they are still loading in a few seconds. So we are done adding them as media, or even you can take another option. Let me go back to dashboard. I can also go back to media. I say library, and under library, I can just come over here. We see that everything has been well fixed and everything is into our library. All the images have been put here. So now, when I get back to my appearance, under customize, we want to seal this down. Under customize over here, I want to insert a logo. In a few seconds, it is loading. So come back here under the inner pencil. You say, I want to insert a logo. Click select and say select files. Then you specify where you want to select the files from. I want to access them from the media library. When I click media library, I want to take this to be my logo. Click onto it and then say select. When I click select, come and say skip cropping. Then come, after getting it here, you can do more blending to see that each and everything is well managed. You come to logo width. You can reduce on the size of the logo to make it a bit visible, at the same time keeping your site at a better shape. So let's keep it at that. We have the tagline, saving lives for all. What else can we do? Let me now come and click on the outer pencil here to see that you can also do some customization. Click onto this, then come to design. You want to put some background. Click under background. Let's take gradient. Which one can we take? Should we take this? Okay, let me take this. Will this work better? Okay, let me keep it at that. Let me first see the colors that we are having over here. Oh, this is too dark. Come over here. Okay, sorry. Come back to gradient. We want to keep it at this stack. So after keeping it there, what else can we do? We are done putting the background. Now we can put this on hold and then click publish. So I'll come and click publish to save changes. Yes, then I'll come onto my footer. Also I work on it, but before, let me work on the bottom border. Bottom border here, I want to keep it with color red, and then after keeping it at red, the border size, let me keep it at that. You come to bottom border size, you increase its size a bit, around 5, and then publish. Then after getting that, I will come to my footer, click onto the inner pencil here, and we want to say under the inner footer, we want to say over here, I say maybe I will keep the copyright, but under where we have powered by, I can say designed by. So that I put my initials, I say over here, I say designed by who? Come and put your name here. I say my name, Mutebi Ratib 00. We said 002 is our number today. So I'll also come here and say COVID-19 awareness. I say maybe COVID-19 awareness. Okay, after keeping it here, I can also come do more blending. I can decide to bold. I can decide to align center. I can decide to change color. The way we see here, I say, let me take this to be my color. So you can do lots and lots of things to so that your design comes out in a very, very stunning way. So I'll also come to the outer border. Under outer border, you click on this outer pencil, click design. I also want to take some nice color. I say background. Under background, I want to take a gradient, keep it here, and then I say maybe this will also work for me well. And then after keeping it at that, what else can I add? The border color over here, let me also take red, and then I'll come and increase the size. Let me keep it at 5, and then after I'll click and say publish. Every time you publish, it means you're working onto, you're saving the changes. I want to do some more. Okay, click. Let me get back here. Okay, now after making sure that everything is at a better shape to take in, I will come and try to check on the site to see, do we have any progress? When I refresh, yes, this is the structure. We are done with the header. We are done with the footer. I can go on to check the home page. I can go on to check the about. I can go on to check the prevention, contact, and each and everything is well structured. Now it's time to put content. Now to put content, I'm going to start with the home page, which is over here. I say which is my home page. This is the home page that I want to work on. I'm going to start with this one. I say 1, I'm going to first insert a marquee. I'll come over here under the marquee, click, put the cursor you want to put the marquee, come to these 3 dots under options, and then access the code editor. When you come here, open the tag for marquee. We say our marquee, this is our marquee tag, close parameters, and then go pick out what you want to take to be your marquee. I had composed a few samples which we can be taking to see that we can save time. Our marquee will be together we protect lives. I will Control C and then come over here, paste. I close my marquee tag by opening, and then I close. I say this is my marquee. After closing the tag, I'll go back, exit code editor, and then save changes. We are done having the marquee rolling. Then I'll come and continue. I'm going to add a block here. I say maybe let me insert a simple block, and this block will be a column. Let me insert a column of one column, one row. So I'll put it here. I want to put some content. Click over here and say, let me add a paragraph. Under, I'll say, welcome. I'll say, welcome to the Health Hub. Yes, I'm keeping it at that. I'll also come and say, your trusted source of health information. Let me say, your trusted source of health, your trusted source of health information. Your trusted source of health information. Okay, after putting it here, I can also go on and add other blocks. This time around, let me add a button. Yes, I'm going to add a button, and this button, I'm going to say maybe learn more. Someone can click onto the button and we say learn more. And then under learn more, I'm also going to go on and say, let me align this center. Okay, after aligning its center, let me attach a link onto this button so that every time someone clicks onto this button, they can access maybe the About COVID page, etc. So I'll come and say link or Control K and then search what you want to link it to. I say maybe this is about. They're searching. I can stop there and they search for me. They're searching. To remember everything we are doing, we are working offline. So these are the pages I want to link this button onto this. I will click onto it and then I get back here. So I want to align these few text center. I want to align them center, align text center. I want to increase the font size highlight. I want to bold, come over here under headings. We want to keep this as maybe heading 1. Yes, then this one, I want to also get back here under heading. Let me keep it at maybe heading 3. Yes. Then after, I can go on and insert color onto this block. You click onto it. You come to under columns display options under the block category. Click this styles option and then go to come and say background. Under background, choose gradient and then which one can we take? Will this sound good? Yes, this sounds okay and it is very, very nice. I will come over here. I highlight my content. I also go text color. Let me keep it white. Yes, we have it there. And then after that, I'll go on over here. I insert another block. This block will be of 2 columns. Click here and say, I need columns. I want to take 2 columns. Yes, 50 by 50. And under here, I want to insert a paragraph. Yes, so I will come where we have our support material and say, what should I put here? Let me copy all this and say, these are few details. I want to copy all this, Control C, and then paste them over here. Now, after pasting them over here, I can also go on to do some customization. I highlight, I say under text color, let me keep it at red. Under style, let me keep it at under heading, but heading around 4. Heading 4. Then I also go on to this other section. I say I want to insert an image. Click onto the plus, customize and say I want to insert an image. Go to and say media library. And then you click media library. Select out that image which you want to take it up. So I'll say let me take this and then click, after clicking onto it, click select. It is over here. I will also go and do some customization to see that the image is really, really on point. Yes, I can say, go to alignment and you say wide width or full width. When I click full width, we see that it is over there. And then I can also insert a caption. I can come over here and insert a simple caption. I say symptom. I can say symptom. I can also come align, center, and then I come to alignment. I want to align it center. Yes, it's over here. Yes, what? Okay, let me keep it at that. and then after getting it over here, I can keep saving or Control S. I'm saving that change. I'm saving the change. Yes. So after saving, come to your pages and try to refresh and see whether everything is taking shape on the home page. Yes, when you check the home page, this is what we have here. Let me go back here. We do one more. So I'll get back here. I insert another block, and this block, I want to start with a paragraph. I say maybe key facts about the COVID-19 pandemic. Key facts about the COVID-19 pandemic. I'll highlight, come here, align center, bold. Sorry, I want to bold, and then go to paragraph, keep it under heading. Under heading, we keep it at heading 3. Consistency, I want to keep it with font color red, and then I can also go on and then insert one more. Let me add a block. This block will be maybe a separator, just a line. After putting it here, click onto it and then say I want wide line. You can do more and more things over there. I want to roll up this. I want to insert another block. Let me say 3 columns. Yes, 3 columns, 3 by 3. On the first column, I'm going to insert an image. Come over here, click. Want to insert from the media library, and then the image we are going to insert. Let's take this simple poster. We click here, and then we keep it at that. What can we do onto it? We say full width. Yes, after putting it full width, I'll come here. I want to put some text. I say I need a paragraph, and here we are going to put the difference between flu and COVID. Click over there, come to your support material. Where is that paragraph? Difference between COVID and yes, it's over here. What's the difference? Control C, come, and then paste. Control V. After putting it here, I'm going to highlight, and after highlighting, I want to align this. Come here, align it center. I want to also keep it with the same color. I keep it at red. Under paragraph, under heading, I'll keep it with a heading style 4 or around 5. Yes, after putting that, I want to also insert one more image. Come here, the image we are going to insert, media library, and then wait for the images to load. Let's take which one? Let's take this, click select, and then after, come over this image. What can we change? Yes, let's keep it at full width. Yes, full width. And then after keeping it full width, save changes. After saving changes, come and check on the progress to see what we have. Come and check on the progress. COVID-19, refresh. Yes, our site is taking shape. Look at the beauty and how things are rolling. Get back to the page. I need to make this a bit more clear to see that at least everything is at a better stake. So what can I add here? Should we take this is full width? What about wide? Align center. Okay, let's take it at full width, and then we can also keep it at that. What can we change to see that we get everything very well blended? Let me see. Okay, here click onto it. Click here. I want to keep it at okay. What can we add? Okay, let's keep it at that. Let's insert one more block, and this block will have let's say this block should be maybe one column, one row. Over here, I want to insert a paragraph, and this paragraph will say our commitments. Our commitments, and under our commitments, I'll come and say, what are we targeting? We shall say we pause and play with me. We are committed to saving lives. We are committed to saving lives for the future generation. We are committed to saving lives for the future generation to see a better tomorrow. So as the candidate is manipulating all this, you have to be very, very creative to see that even the words, the terms, the sentences you're using blend with the problem statement or blend with the scenario which we are trying to zero down onto. So I'll keep it at that. Let me maybe keep it at 3, and then under text color, I'm going to take red for consistency, and then this, I also keep it at black. What can we add here? Let me add a separator. Click on the block, on the add block. I want to put a separator, and click onto the separator over here. Click onto it and say white. Yes, then click onto the block. I want to insert a nice background color. Click over here and say I want to take gradient. Let's take this. Oh, that's okay. We can take it at that. Yes, and then save changes. I will say save changes. After saving changes, we are done with our home page. So our home page, we can keep it at that. Let's check and see what we have in the browser onto our project, the product we are trying to scroll into. Look at the beauty, look at the structure, simplicity, and each and everything is well managed. Let's go to about COVID-19 page. So I'll even I can close this page for now. Let me close it. Let me get to this page. Onto this page, we are going to add a few things. One, let's start with a block. Come to add block. I want to insert a column, and this column is 1 row. I come and say I want to add a paragraph. Click there. Come to our support material. I want to go and say about COVID. What can we take? Let's take this statement from the ministry. Yes, let's take this. Control C. Come over here and then Control V. Yes, after putting it here, I want to align center. Yes, after aligning center, this is my heading. Align it center, and then go to headings. Should we keep it at that? Yes, but I'm going to keep it with a different color. Yes, after keeping it here, come to the block option. We put some background color. Let's take this. Will this work? Yes. And then text, we are going to take white. What about here? I will take the same. I'm going to take this. And then font color. Okay, font, I'm going to take white. Okay. Now, after keeping it at that option, okay, I'll now move over here. I want to insert another block over here. This background doesn't sound well. Let me take maybe this. Yes. So I will get back here. I want to insert another segment, another block, and this block is over here. We are going to take our columns, and the columns we are to take. Let me take this. Yes. So I want to put a simple image here. Let me put an image. For the founder or someone that discovered this pandemic, Mr. Dimitri. Click onto him, click select. When I click select, I'll come here. Control Z. Okay, add media. I want to insert Mr. Dimitri, select. And then after selecting, I'll come here and say maybe full width. Yes, full width. Come to alignment. Is it possible? Yes, we are done putting it at full width. Come and save changes. Come to your display page. After saving changes, come to the display page. Come over here and then refresh. After refreshing, access the About Us page and see how the design is rolling. Okay, are we on About Us? Oh, which page are we changing? Okay, we are changing a different page. This is prevention. Okay, let me see. Is it possible for us to... Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I wanted to put this onto the home page, but what we can do for simplicity, I can also go back here. I want to let me save this to be about. This is about COVID. Yes, about COVID. And then this, we keep it as prevention and safety. Let's say this is prevention and safety. Yes. So I'm saving this as prevention and safety. Let me save changes, and then I'll also move here. I also save changes. Okay, updated. This one which we are taking, activate, save changes. Save changes. Okay, thank you for watching. This is your ICT facilitator, ICT tutor Mutebi Ratib. Okay, everything is now back to shape. So now I'll get back to my page here. I refresh. I'll change the structure. Don't worry. So when I check on the about COVID, we see that everything is there. I will come back to my about COVID page. I want to put some text here. Get back onto this and say what we want to put onto that page is who discovered this pandemic. I will Control C, come here, and then say I want to insert a paragraph. Control V. Yes. I come over here. I bold, align center, under heading. I'll keep it at heading 3, and then color, come text color. Let's take red to keep it uniform. And then after putting it at that, I can also go on and insert a background into this. Come here, under background, let's take gradient, and then we take this. Yes, and then after this, I will Control save, or I Control S, save changes. I'll save changes. We are soon finishing. Then I'll move here, insert another block. Let me insert another block. I want to insert a paragraph. I say our services. I come here, I align our services. Let me say our services at the health hub. I click over here, align text center bold, come to color or under heading. We want to be uniform. Let me keep it at 3. Color, I keep it red. Yes, I will now come over here. I want to insert a separator. Put it here. Click over here. Say wide. One more. We have to insert now 3 columns. Come here. Say columns. I want to take 3. Then I will insert an image here. Click over that. Go to image. Media library. Then we say, let's take this. Click select. And then we are to keep it at standard. Come here. Add image. Media library. What are we going to take here? Let's take this. And then click select. And then we keep it at standard. Standard. Come here. One more. I say image. Media library. Media library. I come. Let me take this. And then click. And then keep it at standard. Yes. But still I can go on to insert captions onto our services. Click onto the image and then say caption. Our caption here is maybe immunization. This is immunization service. I can go on to highlight and bold and then align center. I also move to this. I say insert caption. I say this is maybe general health checkups. I bold, I come here under align, I also align center. Okay, over here align, I align center. Then I also move to this, I say caption, I say this is maybe health education and counseling. So after keeping it at that, I can also now bold and make sure that I can also align center. Even this, let me align center. Okay, now after all this, I save changes. I'll save changes. Yes, I'm saving changes. Now, after saving changes, come back to your page, refresh, and see whether the magic is taking shape. This is our About COVID page. It is well structured. This is our home page. It is also well structured and managed. Now, we are soon finishing. Let me go to the prevention and safety. Where is this page for prevention and safety? Yes, under prevention and safety, we are to be very quick. I will go here, insert a block, insert a column. I want to take this and say, how does coronavirus spread? Go back to my support material. Do we have that? How does coronavirus spread? Yes, I have it. Let me just copy this. Control C, come back under the add block option. I insert a paragraph, Control V. Yes, after I can go on, highlight my heading, align it center, and then this, come align it center. Then after, highlight the heading, come to paragraph, under heading, we want to keep it at around 3. Okay, let's keep it at 2. And then text color, I want to take red. Okay, let me add a separator. Yes, over here, I want to insert a separator. Come, click onto it, click here, and say wide line. Yes, after I go on and then insert background color, I'll move here, background, gradient, I keep this. Okay, let me take this, Okay, after I now move on, I want to insert a paragraph here and say, what are the symptoms? Yes, I will come over here. Do we have that? What are the symptoms? Yes. Where? What are the health effects? Where do we have what are the symptoms? Yes, I had put all this here. Control C, come, Control V. After, come, align it center, and then come to heading over here. Under heading, we are to keep it at 3 or 4. Come, text color, we are taking red. Yes. Then after, I will come add a block. I want to insert 3 columns. Come to columns. I want to take 3 by 3. Then here, I'm going to add text. I say paragraph. I come to my support material. Let me take around these options. Around 3. Yes. Around 3. I come here. Control V. Yes. Then in the middle, I want to insert a catching image. Come to image, media library, and then choose any image that will catch the examiner's attention. Let's click that, and then I'll come over here. I say full width, and then move on to this. I say I want to insert paragraph. Click, go to your text. Want to also pick these other options left. Yes, let me take these other options. Control C. Come over here, Control V. After putting it here, I can also go on and put some color. Let me put some color to see that everything is at a better stake. Okay, I say color, background. let me take this. Oh, let me take this. Okay, now after one more, protect yourself and your loved ones. Insert another paragraph here and say, protect yourself and your loved ones. Okay, I will come, highlight, align center, bold. After bolding, color here, red, under heading, go to heading. We want to keep it at around 4. Yes. Then I'll come and insert another column. Here I need columns, 3 by 3. Yes. I come to this plus. I click onto it. I go and say image. Under here, media library. Let me take this first image. Yes, select, come here, keep it at standard, move on to this, click on the plus, go to image, media library, and then we want to take maybe, what can we take this? Click next, and then say, after putting it here, after putting this here, come to aspect ratio, keep it standard, move to this, click on the plus, image, we want to take another from the media library, and then we shall say, let's maybe wash hands. Come here, come to aspect ratio, keep it standard. After putting all this in shape, we can also say there are a simple everyday actions we can do, or we can also say, yes, under here, I want to insert a block, I want to insert a paragraph, which is this one, and then on this, I insert a paragraph, come here, what can we take? Yes, we are going to take this. Let me copy maybe around these options. Nice. Control C, come back here to your project. I want to insert this here. Yes, and then I want to align this center, align center, and then this also center. Okay, now after putting it at that, let me wrap up with a simple background. Yes, let me take this to be my background. Save changes, and after saving changes, we are to check on the progress to see what we have at stake. Yeah, we are wrapping up. We remember we are doing Utec item 2, the mock exam. So I will come, refresh. I will refresh. Yes, I'll refresh over here. We have the home. We have the prevention and safety. Yes, we have about COVID. Yes, the pages are here. About COVID, the page is over there. Now we are left with only one page, which is the contact page. So under the contact page, I'll keep it as simple as possible. Where is the contact page? Which is this one. I'll come and insert a block. I say maybe one column, and under here I want to insert a paragraph where I will say we are proud. Let me come to my support material. We had some information here and say let me copy, Control C, come here, and then we say we are proud and ready to hear from you. So I will come, paste my information. I will paste my information in a minute. Let me highlight this, bold it, come here, align center. Even this, I will align also center to see that the structure is well blended. So now I will come, let me insert a separator, but before, let me add a background of gradient and maybe this. Yes, then here I'll keep this with font color white to see that everything is well blended. Then I'll come and say fill, let me use uppercase, fill out our query form, and we get back to you, as soon as possible. Yes, I'm putting a simple heading here. Come to paragraph under heading. I want to keep it around 4, and then I want to align it center, and I want to bold it. Okay, I want to bold it, and the color, I will be consistent. I keep it red. After getting this, I'll now go on and insert a simple block. I say, let me insert a simple block. Oh, sorry, I want to get back here. Ctrl Z. I want to insert a simple block of 3 columns over here. Yes, 3 columns. I say maybe in the middle column here, I come on the add block plus icon. I say I need to insert short. I want to insert short code. Then get back here under on your dashboard. Go back to your dashboard. Under the contact form, click and say contact forms. Under the contact forms, come and copy this short code. Ctrl C, come back to your design view for your code, and then say Ctrl V, paste it over there. Come over here and also insert a few images. Let me insert a few images. Media. I want to insert a few images from media. Let me take this. Next, I will say maybe standard. I want to insert another image here. Click on the plus, add image, media library. Let's move and insert maybe which one? Let's take this, select, and say over here, we keep it at standard. I also move, should I add one more? Yes. Click over here and say maybe image, media, and then we insert one more. Let's insert that, and then click next. Come to aspect ratio, keep it at standard. Okay, after getting this, please save changes. Save changes, and then let's take a look onto what we have after the saving. I'll come here, I refresh. This is our contact page. It is taking shape. Yes, let's get back and wrap up. I'll come here. I want to insert a few paragraphs. I want to insert the key message that we can put over there. And my content, I'm going to just copy the key message. Ctrl C, come to this block, and then paste. After pasting, I want to move over here. Okay, I want to keep this at heading style as we started, heading 4, and then I want to keep with font color red, and then I want to align it center. Then after, I want to give in a simple catchy background. Come to block, background. Let's go to gradient, and maybe we take this up. Yes, we want to take this. Nice. Then even this block, I also want to give it a separate background, and then to see that we get things done and dusted. So we are wrapping up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the comments. May God bless you for me as we do more on understanding the new curriculum and what the candidate had to do. So I will come here. I also take in this and have one more statement. I come here. I want to insert a simple block, and then say this block, I want to insert a few paragraphs, and these paragraphs, let's pick them from the support material as it was provided. How does coronavirus spread? I'll come over here and then paste. And after pasting, I'll come align this in the center, and then under paragraph, under heading, I want to keep it with heading 3, and then color, I want to take red, as simple as that. So after putting everything at stake, we are done with our project. We are done with everything. Save changes. Save changes. Save changes. Yes, save changes. So after saving the changes, you can now get back to your project try to refresh and see how the site looks like. Look at the beauty of the site. Look at how everything has been blended. Look at the structure. Each and every page is well customized. Don't forget to pause, rewind, play as you also try out with me. So let me get back to my dashboard and then see a few options, and then we get it done and dusted. So let me first check back my menu. I see whether I can do some simple blending. I want to put this over here. Yes, so that the pages are well blended and well customized. So after having managed all that, I'll get back here to my dashboard to refresh a bit, and then I go to now I say simply static. Now it's time to download the pages. Simply static, go and say generate. When I click generate, you'll come over here and say generate. The button is over here. When you click onto it, then the activity for generating will start loading, as we shall check over here, waiting for new export. In a few seconds, our pages will be all downloaded, and then we shall seal it down with the printing. Okay, so after the activity log is done generating the pages, now you can come over here and say click here to download. When you click here like this, your pages, your site will be downloaded the way you see here. Simply static is done downloading your page, your site. So I'll now come and then go to downloads so that I can access my project. I go to downloads. The project is over here. I cut, or even you can cut or you can copy. I prefer you copy, Ctrl C, and then come to your project here, and then under item 2 you paste. Right click and then paste your site. Now after pasting your site here, you can come and give it a name and say let me change the name. Before changing the name, you can even extract. Come and right click, first extract, go to show more, and then say extract to simply static. You come here, they will extract our site in a few seconds. The extraction is done over here. Now this is our site. Come right click on it, then rename this and say COVID-19 website. COVID-19 website. We are done with it. So you can now come and delete this other, so that we have only one project within your folder here. So come and double tap the folder and then try to have a look onto your pages on how everything has been structured. Let me reduce on the open tabs over here. Okay, it is loading. Let me first reduce on the open tabs. Okay, now come back here, come back over here, item 2, my project is here called COVID-19 website, and then open using the index page. When I open using the index page, we shall have everything well blended over here. Sorry, let me access it from here. I will get back to here, and then I do access my project over here to see how the site. I go to index. When you click the index, you'll find all your pages well blended as you see over here. So thank you for watching. This has been your ICT facilitator, ICT tutor Mutebi Ratib. May God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Bye bye.